A New York Knicks signing is imminent as insider Ian Begley has revealed the truth on the New York Knicks and who they will look to for that 15th man signing and how it will impact the rest of this New York Knicks season. And we're going to break all of this down, discussing why it's the right move for everyone involved. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Knicks Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into things as usual. And guys, I know I say it every video, but if you guys enjoy the content, yes, Lonnie Walker stats. But no, in all seriousness, if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. If you're part of that 68.5%, make sure you're subscribed if you want the best New York Knicks updates every single day. So much I just actually punched myself in the chest and stuttered, so we're killing it, guys. But in a major update, Ian Begley has revealed the likely face of who's going to be that 15th man signed to the roster. And this does not mean the 15th man in the rotation. He's going to be much farther up the ladder of the rotation. But Ian Begley discussed it, and let's take a dive into it. We're not going to make you guys wait around. Look, as Ian Begley put it, the 15th roster spot, TJ Warren had a franchise record of 47 points for the Westchester Knicks on Friday in their win over the Canton Charge, a.k.a. the Cleveland Cavaliers G League team. And on top of that, Tom Thibodeau has spoken out on the man, TJ Warren himself, saying, I have a lot of respect for what TJ Warren's doing. He's had a terrific year, and he's been great down there. For our young guys to watch someone like that who loves the game, great teammate, and obviously he's been terrific on the floor, I have a lot of respect for what he's doing. So he's getting the vote of confidence from Tom Thibodeau pretty much instantly, which is an absolutely great sign. And also, I think we all know what that means. I think we all know that Tom Thibodeau is advocating for his buddy Leon Rose, the president of basketball operations for the New York Knicks, to make TJ Warren this team's final player, and I think that it is the right move. Yes, I did do a Chuma Okeke video last night, and I absolutely discussed why OKK could be a better fit for this team than TJ Warren. However, that all being said, Warren is the best possible player the New York Knicks are going to be able to find, who already knows the New York Knicks system, knows the organization, knows the coaching staff, and knows what they want to do. So it all works out that Warren's going to be ready for this moment. He's wanted this moment, and the New York Knicks, they definitely feel like to a degree that they owe him this moment. There's not too many guys out there who fit this New York Knicks team better than TJ Warren right now, as the Knicks have the same glaring problem, and it's that Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges, two of their wings, along with OG Anunoby, really just play too many minutes. Now, these guys don't seem to care about it. Josh Hart actively criticizes the minutes police, and he's absolutely right to. When you're a basketball player, it's not like you want to come out of the game. And also, Josh says he's fine, and Josh Hart has been very outspoken on the fact that Tom Thibodeau practices are very light. He's not making them run really hard during practice. They get a lot of days off, a lot of recovery-focused days as well. So it's not like the Knicks are overworking their guys in practice. They're underworking them so they can perform in games, and I honestly think that's the correct way to coach. Now, yes, I've been critical of Tom Thibodeau's minutes that he gives these two guys right here, and OG Anunoby. I think it's too much for the regular season. I don't think an 8-man rotation makes any sense in the regular season. But hey, here we are. We're at the NBA All-Star break. Just a few days left until basketball. Tomorrow, man, we got some Knicks basketball. Tomorrow on Thursday, the 20th, we get Knicks basketball back. Thank the heavens. But up until then, well, we're just going to discuss who this 15th man will be. Now, the Knicks on March 1st are allowed to make a signing as their veteran prorated salary gets allowed, and they get to add a 15th guy to the team. Now, there's a bunch of free agents they could add, but one has been taken off the board. Now, we did discuss this in the OKK video, so if you did not check that out, make sure to watch that as well. There's a lot of good content in there. But as Shams mentioned last night, Lonnie Walker has agreed to a 2-year, $3 million deal with the 76ers. Walker has played for Zalgiris Kaunas in EuroLeague and had an NBA out in his deal, which he obviously took as he enters his 7th NBA season playing for the 76ers. Now, it's a weird signing if you ask me. I mean, I get it. It's 2 years. The 76ers plan on and expect to be good next season, and I do expect them to be good as well. Yes, I did slander a specific 76ers fan 6 ways to Sunday yesterday. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But also, maybe I should have. What are you going to do? I don't think he's going to see it, and it's not like I'm slandering Sean Bernard, who's the absolute best. Make sure to check out Sixers Digest, even if you are a Knicks fan, because Sean Bernard's just a genuinely awesome dude that everybody should support. But that's a conversation for a different day. I got to hype up my guy, man. Sean's the man. But that's beside the point. Look, the New York Knicks, they're in a very interesting position as they have a very good team. They're contending for the finals, but they haven't been able to beat teams like the Cleveland Cavaliers, like the Boston Celtics, like the Oklahoma City Thunder, and it's caused fans a lot of stress because they're wondering, okay, well, how are we going to beat them? The thing is, the Knicks have not been at full health because they don't have Mitchell Robinson back. Mitchell Robinson is expected to come back within the next 2 to 3 weeks, and we should see Mitch have an instant impact on the New York Knicks. But on top of that, they're going to have another guy added on, and that's going to be TJ Warren. I'm telling you right now, if it's not TJ Warren, I am going to be absolutely stunned. Now, Warren, I got to make this bigger for you guys. Warren, he's been great in the Westchester Knicks this season, putting up 25.3 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. The man's shooting around 35% from 3 and over 50% from the field. He's doing his thing out there. His defense at times can be a little bit iffy, but he's a very strong player, and he could lock in defensively, and we've seen him be a solid defender in the past as well. The shooting's the real inconsistency in his game, but he scores the ball very well in the mid-range and can easily replace Mikal Bridges' minutes at points as a mid-range scorer who can create for himself. He creates ball off the dribble. He drives to the hole with force. He's a bigger guy. He's not afraid of contact. He'll get to the free throw line. He can hit those free throws. It's very much an interesting thing to look at a guy like TJ Warren and see how he could impact this Knicks team, because this Knicks team needs more scoring off the bench, especially out of a forward, a 6'8" small forward, power forward. And TJ Warren, he fits that bill perfectly. It makes so much sense for the New York Knicks to go after a guy like TJ Warren, and I really, really believe that they're going to have no questions around signing him. They're going to bring on Warren. He's going to be their guy, and the Knicks are very, very happy about that. They've been waiting on this. I mean, Leon Rose has certainly been waiting and holding off and waiting to sign TJ Warren because they believe in Warren heavily, especially Tom Thibodeau believing in Warren heavily, and the Knicks, when they believe in someone and when their coach believes in someone and everyone in the front office agrees, it's going to happen. The Knicks are a collective unit, and they like to be sure of things, and these two guys desperately need a break, so it would make sense to sign this man right here. Look at that, 4 different images right off the bat. Didn't get one of them wrong. I usually get them wrong, but guys, the OBS hotkeys can be difficult sometimes. I'm sorry. No, but in all seriousness, TJ Warren's an excellent player for the New York Knicks. He's a career 14.3 point per game scorer, putting up 4 rebounds as well, shooting 35% from the 3 for his career, so around what he shoots in the Westchester Knicks, and also 50% from the field around what he shoots with the Westchester Knicks. An above average PER for his career at 16.4. His last couple seasons, though, he has not been amounting 10 plus points per game, and that's partially because he's come back from a torn ACL and struggled a lot, but he's not giving up on his NBA dreams. He believes that he's going to get back there, and he's gonna get back there. The Minnesota Timberwolves signed him around the same time last year on March 1st, the prorated veteran minimum salary, and he played 10 games for the Timberwolves, but he didn't really get a ton of minutes or a fair shake of things because, well, he was a last-minute signing because the Timberwolves needed a 15th man. He didn't really play too much, and he only took a couple shots, so his stats were pretty bad. But he does know Karl Anthony Towns, which does give him a leg up as the Knicks continue to build up more chemistry and add guys to the team who have prior teammates already on the Knicks, like what they did with Landry Shamet and Cameron Payne and Mikal Bridges, and obviously Mikal Bridges with Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart when they traded for him, and Jalen Brunson was on the team, and obviously when they had Dante DiVincenzo and all that stuff. You guys get the point. So where the Knicks are at, this is just a very similar move to what they always do. They add a guy who already has a former teammate on the team, so there's already some built-in chemistry there. Warren knows exactly what the New York Knicks ask of their players because he practices with the Knicks as well as the Westchester Knicks. They all practice in the same facility. TJ Warren knows Tibbs now. He knows the New York Knicks. He understands what he's going to get asked of him when they bring him up. So it just makes it such an easy choice for the New York Knicks to bring up a guy in TJ Warren who's waited patiently, put in his time, put in his hours, and he deserves this call-up, and the Knicks are going to give it to him. Now, obviously, as we already talked about, Lonnie Walker did get swiped up by the Philadelphia 76ers, a 10-point per game scorer with 2 rebounds and 1.5 assists per game, shooting 42% from the field and 35% from 3 for his career. Very athletic player. That's why his nickname is Skywalker. But Lonnie Walker, I would have liked the idea of him on the Knicks. He is a little undersized, though. The Knicks need more size, so taking the 6'8", bigger guy in TJ Warren does make a lot of sense, as well as if you just look at the career stats between Lonnie Walker and TJ Warren, well, TJs are better. Now, on top of this, as I've already talked about a lot, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby all play an incredibly high level of minutes. Mikal leading the NBA in 38.2 minutes per game. Josh Hart playing 37.8, and OG playing 36.3. A minutes per game that has dropped over time. It's still a bit of a lot, but it's really 36 minutes per game is not that concerning if we're being honest. Mikal still plays a lot. Josh Hart still plays a lot of minutes, and TJ Warren can take some pressure off of them, which is going to be very helpful for this New York Knicks team. So guys, on March 1st, the New York Knicks, I'm telling you right now, they're going to sign TJ Warren to a 2-year contract, probably. It's the prorated veteran minimum. They're going to sign him to a 1-year deal. I was thinking maybe a 1+1, like a team option type deal, where they could decide to bring him back if they wanted to. But it's going to be a 1-year veteran minimum deal. They're going to give him that money. He's going to get his chance to play a little bit. I know the comments are kind of, well, Tibbs is not going to play him. I actually do, and I understand. I understand that Tom Thibodeau runs a thin rotation. I would actually be pretty surprised if they don't give TJ Warren a shot to actually show them something, because he does fill a lot of team needs. Now, maybe they don't. I'm being honest. Maybe they don't. But I would be pretty surprised. I think the Knicks are going to try to push the TJ Warren agenda onto Tom Thibodeau, and Tibbs already likes Warren, so Warren's going to be ready to go. He makes more sense than Landry Shamet. He makes more sense than Pacome Dadier, who just is not ready for the NBA action. Also, he's injured, and no one's talking about that, and I'm going to make a video and probably title it "No One Is Talking About This." So stay tuned for that as well. If that sounds good to you guys, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe to Knicks Digest. It really helps me out a ton. I work really hard on this stuff, guys. I'm really trying to put out the best content possible. So I'd appreciate the subscription. We're trying to get to 12.5K before the playoffs. We should be able to pull it off, I believe. Maybe even shoot for 13K. But guys, like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day, guys, and go Knicks. Guys, it's the hump day. We're getting there. Weekend's almost here.